Most people bet on the NFL the wrong way. They're trying to predict the future with their intuition, but let's face it, you're not sharper or smarter than the NFL odds makers. The real edge in betting on the NFL is timing and information. I'm making this video right now because there's a loophole in live betting where you can bet on things that have already happened before the sportsbook even knows it. This literally means betting on things that just happened. A touchdown just scored, a field goal just went through the uprights before the sportsbooks update their live odds. Yes, this sounds way too good to be true, and to be honest, it kind of is. There's some limitations that I'll get into a little bit later in this video, but the bottom line is that hundreds of people have made hundreds of thousands of dollars in just the past few weeks using this strategy. I've covered this before. It's called courtside betting, but I thought I'd make a follow-up video because it just hit the NFL. Alright, so here's how it works. Sportsbooks aren't watching the game using the same screen that you are. They're relying on official data feeds, and those feeds are delayed. Sometimes it's a couple seconds, sometimes it's longer, but in betting, a couple seconds is an eternity. Courtside bettors take advantage of this gap. When something happens, a touchdown, a field goal, a turnover, they're able to fire bets in before the book's line updates. Now here's the catch. You need to have someone actually live at the game to be quicker than the sportsbook's feed. Their feed is still faster than the TV that you're watching on at home. Typically, it's like 30 seconds or even longer of a delay, so you can't do this just sitting on your couch. The only way you're going to be faster is if you're actually courtside. Now, this is exactly what the group Courtside Locks has built, and they can facilitate this for you. They've got someone live at the game, and the second something happens, they relay it over a voice call straight into Discord. You're already camping a specific betting market, and when you hear the confirmation, you fire the bet before the sportsbook even has a chance to update those odds. Let's look at a quick example from Courtside Locks.
Arizona 27, Seattle set. Snaps, looking, caught, first down to the 15 and down. First down, 2 first up.
I mean, that's pretty insane, being able to lock in profit or lock in a plus EV bet that easily. They've been doing this on the NBA, tennis, soccer over the past year, and now they're finally doing it for the NFL. That means more opportunities every single weekend, primetime games, Monday Night Football, Thursday Night Football, all of that for you to make money utilizing these strategies. So the obvious question is, does this actually work in reality? And the answer is yes. The results speak for themselves. In just the past few weeks, members inside Courtside Locks have made hundreds of thousands of dollars off these plays. Not by luck, not by hitting miracle parlays, but by consistently acting faster than the sportsbooks. Now, this all sounds like an infinite money glitch. Why not put your entire net worth here? Because in reality, there are some limitations and there are some risks that I want you to be aware of before you check out Courtside Locks. First off, the books might limit your account once they catch on. If you're consistently faster than the feed, they'll cut your bet sizes or even flag your account and not take your action. Now, this isn't guaranteed. I've been talking to the owners at Courtside Locks. They've had their FanDuel and DraftKings accounts lasting so far throughout 3 weeks of NFL courtsiding. However, during the NBA season, they would get limited pretty quickly. So keep that in mind that if you are using an account, you can get limited, you can get banned on your account by doing this. Obviously, sportsbooks do not like courtside bettors. Secondly here, plays could get called back, right? As you know, with the NFL, there's challenges, there's flags, there's things that happen after the play that you could get kind of screwed on if you were to place a bet and then that play gets called back. The third thing here is the lines aren't up for that long. You've only got a few seconds to get these bets in. So if you're using a sportsbook that might not be quick enough, it might not be worth it for you. And also, if you don't have great internet, this also might not work. And finally, human error. Just like any other betting strategy, you can make a mistake in the moment, right? If you're trying to be fast, if you're trying to get this bet in and you accidentally click the wrong bet, well, obviously, you've just screwed yourself. But as with most things, human error is an aspect to a lot of these betting strategies. So yeah, to finish off this video, this edge is absolutely real, but it's not free money. There are some things to keep in mind when you start courtside betting. It takes speed, focus, and discipline to make this work, but boy oh boy, does this ever work. Thousands of dollars are waiting for you if you are interested in this betting strategy. If you're worried about being limited and you don't have backup accounts or you don't want to take that risk, then I would focus on other betting strategies that we talk about on this channel, like plus EV and arbitrage. But as you know, with those strategies too, you can be limited. So if you're trying to make a couple $1,000 this weekend, you don't really care about getting limited, this is probably the best fast track ticket to making those thousands of dollars this weekend. I recommend you check out the link down below to get started and use code JUICED for a discount. And as always, I'm here to answer questions. Feel free to drop comments down below. I'll answer those. I've also got my DMs wide open on Twitter, so feel free to send me a message. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And also on Discord, as always, within our community, I'm in there every single day answering questions, sending bets. And so yeah, if you ever have any questions, feel free to ask me there. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.